I'm just checking to make sure that we have lower. Let's see here, make sure our latency is low so that we're not lagging bad here. Okay. I think we should be good. Let me just see how bad the delay is. Okay, for some reason it's a couple seconds, so I'm gonna hurry in. Stop this and actually redo this because I don't like the way it's set up. So everyone can hear me right now. Sorry for the delay on this. It's kind of being weird. I just want to make sure there's as low of delay as possible so that okay. Alright, we'll see how this goes. It might be a little bit more delayed for some reason. It's not letting me kind of set it up the way I want to do it. So we'll see here. We'll start to see, okay, we got 2 people joining already. Nice. Yeah, trying to see how delayed it is. It looks like there might be a couple more seconds this time around. It kind of, YouTube made me do like a little bit different of a way of doing this, so we'll kind of see how it goes. And that takes me out of it, of course. Let's try and do this. So I was testing out General Grievous Nuke team in my arena to see how it would do, and I dropped. And I dropped bad. It was a pretty long drop. Hey, how's it going, Hans? Good to see you here. Sorry if it's a little delayed on the my response to the messages. I'll try and keep an eye on them, like I always say, but looks like the video is a little bit more delayed than normal. Only by 3 or 4 seconds, but still annoying that it's I got it better, but now I got to figure out this new. Well, maybe if I. Let's see. Not sure. Anyway, so I dropped pretty bad. I was down at like 183 with my Grievous nuke team that I had in, so they can pretty much be beat by anybody. So I've been climbing back up and kind of going through this slow climb because I have to get the 10. And if I jump back up to where I was, which was in the top 30, it's extremely difficult to climb, or extremely difficult to start winning battles. And so since I needed to win more to climb back up, I was kind of happy with it that I need those 10 wins in GAC. And so now I can get them a little easier as I slowly climb back up to being in the top 30 there. So do a quick arena battle while we see if anyone else joins. Give people a little bit of chance, and then I'll jump into GAC. Looks like it'll be a fun one today. So, oops, gotta go for him first. Nice. Let's see. Oops. Like B2 is like the hardest one to click on. I don't know where, even when I'm using him. Whoa. Okay. I'll take that. That was crazy. Dang. I'm gonna see if I can. Yeah. I think we're good. It's a little bit lagged, but we'll get it. Might have to have a couple pauses while we're doing. Oh, maybe it's because I have. Okay. Oops. Oh, I can't do anything to him until I have someone that can take away his. There we go. Boom. All right. Going into this GAC with a win in arena. If all else fails, we at least got the win in arena. Okay. Jump into championships. Not sure who's all on, but thanks for joining. We're going against Krazo. Frontline's not terrible. Pretty decent first order team. Decent Padme team. Oh, what's up, Rock Lee? Thanks for joining. It's kind of, I mean, he put some decent teams up front. I'm guessing he probably saved his Darth Revan Malik team for offense. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe he threw it in the back. But anyway, that's my front line. That's his front line. So let's see. We'll just start with Old Republic, and we'll go. Well, actually, let's throw the question out there, since it's got a little bit of delay, and I can ask it. I'm going to try this and see if this will. Oh, okay. Our delay is actually not that bad. My video was showing me like a couple seconds behind, so it won't be as bad as I thought. So I need to decide who I want to take against this Padme team. I mean, I've got everything. I've got pretty much. I haven't used anything, of course, but Jedi Knight Revan, CLS, JTR, Treya, Geos, Grievous. So, and he hasn't attacked yet, so we're still sitting there. So, go ahead and throw up in the chat what I should go against that Padme team with. Geos don't work well against Padme, do they? If anybody knows. Oh, we want to see his roster? All right. Back up one. Now this is going to be... No, they don't. Okay. This is his roster. It's probably built up a little higher than when he was when he set his defense at the beat. Well, of course it is because it has relics, but he probably already had a G. These ones G13. That would be my guess. So pretty decent roster. I've got him by about 400,000 GP. Oh, that's right. They give him all that protection up because they attack out of turn. Yeah, I forget about that. Okay. So, sorry, I'll try and move the mic when I drink again. That was probably really annoying. Yeah, not a terrible roster. He's got a lot of Gear 12s. Then probably the bottom is like, oh yeah, nothing built. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, he did pretty good at focusing. He has some good teams. I mean, I wasn't going to take Geos in because I think I would prefer. I mean, I haven't fought Padme too often with really any other team than Sith Empire, because I've only seen Padme. Like, I only normally fight it in my arena with Sith Empire, and I can beat it with Sith Empire. So I haven't really tried it with anybody else. So that's why I'm asking the question. I'm probably going to go a little bit more power heavy against it, just to make sure that I finish them off. Like I'll use a better team like JKR or Treya or something like that would beat them. Let's see, what does the counter list say? I just saw you posted a message. I'll come back to that. Yeah, it says Treya and Grievous here, but everyone can do the job on it. Okay. So, yeah, and I might try that. Revan or Treya is probably what I'll take against it, just to finish it off really easily. Get that backline. So let's start down here. We'll take out Old Republic and Night Sisters first, and then we'll work our way through it. So we'll just go Geos for this one. Actually, I better make sure I'm on the right team. Okay. Click the right one. Geos. Yeah, it's going to be interesting once kind of all the relics are set in place. They got L3. Nice, good call. L3 makes it really difficult when you have Emperor Palpatine going in there. Let's see. Let's focus down. Gosh, I hate Canderous. Let's go for Canderous. I hate those dots that he does. So. Oh, okay. Yeah, he might have Geos on the back wall. That's true. Okay, we'll take out this first. Let's see what the back to there. So that you try and use. It's a smart idea. Try and get them to use their Treya. So then they think they can So I'm going to do that, just this one. Then Geo's on the back. Yeah, the taunts are way annoying, but we'll get her L3 out right now. And this is what makes Emperor Palpatine. I actually switched in L3 on my OR team because it makes it a lot more difficult. You have to go a little more heavy with Emperor Palpatine. So. And she's invisible. Okay, I got to kind of work this because I got to get the health and protection back. So we're gonna. There we go. I'm pretty close with all the health and protection. Because I messed that up last time and ended up with like one of them with, or a couple of them without it, and got a 55 instead of a 60. Okay, we should be good with full health and protection now. Yeah, when you're running Geos, make sure you're watching their health and protection and how you're using Brood Alpha's second special, because you can make sure that you have full health and protection on all of them by using it. So, and then get an easy 60. Yeah, L3 is great. Great plug and play. She's definitely one to gear up and get there. Okay, Night Sisters. I'm going to guess these are probably faster than my troopers. Whoa, that's a slow Asajj. 120, 150 speed. Oh, maybe I can use my... So it depends on her speed too. Let's see here. 209. Yeah, they are slow. Dang. So let's see. That's 215. That might be their fastest one. Unfortunately, I don't know if my troopers are outbeating that, but I could throw in. I could throw in Thrawn just to disable whoever would attack first, because my Thrawn's definitely faster than all of them. Let's check my trooper speed, because they are slow. Wow. So let's check my Imperial troopers. So we might be able to beat them. I gotta add a little bit more speed to start, because man, you get 199. Do they get speed too? That is a slow NS team. Does his leader give speed? 20 speed. So I would be at 220. Oh, I would be faster than all of them. Because I think their fastest was Daka at 215. And I'd be at 229. Alright, I guess we're going to give the Imperial troopers a chance to shine. Remind me of the kill order here on this one. So that I don't go in and screw it up. I guess it's just kill. I'll probably have to kill zombie first. Well, actually, let's see. It's a decent zombie. I mean, terrible mods, probably. It's got a speed set and it's still way slow. Hold on. Okay. I'm holding on. Because I think she was the fastest. Between her and Mother Talzin. Yeah, 215, because he had 30 to their speed. So I would have it beat by the 229. Yeah, I think it's normally you got to get the taunt off of versus Mother Talzin lead. Yeah, you normally got to just get the taunt off the zombie, and then you normally kill Daka twice, and then get going with it. Let's see if it shows it here. Yeah, Asajj lead. Let's see if it has it. They don't have Emphas Nest on there, so it's easy. Should be an easy win. Okay, so Pretty much the strategy it says on the counter website is just kill fast. They're not powerful, so hopefully I can do this. We'll give it a try, though. Just kill Daka. Yeah, get Daka out of there so there's no more revives. And then I think it's work on Asajj, because Asajj is the other one that gets heavily benefited from deaths on her side and your side. So, boom, let's do this. Just Death Trooper has buff dispels. So start with this one, get that turn meter going up, and then let's get his taunt going. Okay, oh sweet, we can actually dispel. And it looks like Asajj might be, yeah, we'll focus down Daka, try and get her killed quick. Okay, and Asajj's ability blocked, and I don't know who does that, but we got to keep her ability blocked. That'll help us. Actually, I think Talia might be the weakest. That might be who I want to go for the... Oh, man. Does anyone do ability block on... All right, let's just see if we can't kill her. Perfect. That'll help get the turn meter train going. We'll death mark her so we can finish her off. Boom. Okay, that went really well. Whew. I was a little worried actually going into this, but yeah, it's pretty much just getting that turn meter train going. I do need to learn a little bit more about their kits, because they're great against Night Sisters. I know some people in one of the Discord servers I'm in, they love the Imperial Troopers, and they've built them, like they've Gear 13 them because of how well of a counter it is against the Night Sisters, because you have those people that are building Night Sisters. I think Kurt in our guild is doing that. He's got them really well built, and so there's people that are like on the other end. That was fun. Got it. Okay, so we've got Separatists, it looks like, back here. Okay, a weird mix of Separatists. Ewoks I could go with Nest. This is a low... This is like my last one. They didn't have that great of an Ewok team. Oh my gosh. I think I probably have this guy destroyed as far as speed mods go, because, man, he's got slow. But that is a weird... it's a weird team. Dooku. It's probably the fastest one on the team, right? Newt might have some speed, but I don't know. That should probably be... We'll see what we've got left when we come back. Okay. So I was going to just take in JTR against this team. Yeah, 197, man. He's got some... Yeah, it's a slow Dooku. I wonder if this guy understands speed is king. I mean, I don't know why I'm even clicking on all these. They're all slow. I wonder if it's other... Because you would normally want the slow Padme against Malik. 225. Yeah, this team might be actually a little faster, a little bit better. So using my Revan against that might be, geez, slow, but like, guess you don't need her too fast. Yeah, I think Revan might be overkill, but I don't want to waste my Traya and then have Geos behind it. Did he have bounty hunters? No, well, not up front. He might have bounty hunters. So he might have bounty hunters back here. So we don't know what's in this back one yet. So I'm going to take these two teams out. We'll go JTR here. Resistance. Unless he's got Malik in the back. That he could have Revan and Malik in the back, but then I don't think, judging by this, well, I guess he's got General Grievous, so he could take out my Malik with Grievous, a nuke team. But I've tried Ewoks one time against First Order, and I got destroyed. And this First Order team here is a lot better than the team I tried my Ewoks against. Now, that was a little bit ago, so my Ewoks were built up more because of the 3PO event. Oh, and I placed them on offense or on defense. Never mind. Yeah, so they are built up a little bit more, but I normally they're placed out there, which I want to find a replacement team for them, because if you hold nest, pretty much they're worthless. So okay, so let's go resistance. But I have seen it, like I've seen the video of the counter with the Ewoks against First Order, and it would be a great counter to have. But I can't justify putting more resources into Ewoks. So sorry about that. All right, let's go like that, and I'm gonna burn them all. Get the little. Yeah, that's what. It's just. I mean, and even more so now that relics are here, resources are so important that it's like I just can't do it. All right, let's start taking out officer here. Boom. He's gone. Let's see. Let's try and get a stun. Perfect. Some more TM going. Let's take out the panda bear. Some. Take that away. Let's get burn going again. This is another team you can end really easily with full protection. One with BB-8's Illuminati Destiny. And then with Finn's Hold the Line. So if you are low on protection, so what I try to do is I try and watch it and hopefully get Finn in there to get that going, because he'll give protection and health to everybody, and so it's really worth it to keep that in mind. Kind of watch him, watch the health in that. So yeah, Finn's special too. So take the buffs away from him, get the burnout there, kill him off. All right, buff away. Now we'll just try and get them both under stun, and then it'll be easy. Okay, he's stunned. Yeah, we didn't even have to use the Finn special because they weren't able to get attacks in, really. I think they probably hit me once or twice. So full health. But yeah, always keep an eye on that, because it's easy points with some of these teams where you can get your health and protection back up because you're okay. He's going to be a little bit more of a. I mean, honestly, I thought, looking at this guy's roster at first, I thought it was going to be a little bit more difficult, but okay, Padme. So we were going to use Revan against this one. And I'm going to go with 5 because I don't want to short it and end up with somebody somehow them wiping me out. Because like I said, I haven't used very many teams. Now, the question, should I use Hoda or GK? Because Hoda gives back health and protection a lot easier than anybody else. I guess the good thing is GK can take the hits. Oh yeah, General Kenobi can take the hits. So, like, he could take the bigger hits and survive it, making it a little bit easier. But if I can take out Padme quick, should be fairly easy. Oh, and Ahsoka will dispel. That's true. Anybody watching take on Padme teams often? Yeah, it's a dispel. I forget about that. Ahsoka's okay. Yeah, we'll go with this team, and we'll try and take out Padme and try and take out Anakin pretty quick too. So I guess at least with Hermit Yoda, we can get some health and protection back as they're trying to do their damage to us. So let's see. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna spread the foresight first, and then I think I'm gonna just try and take out Anakin quickly. Yeah, and they get the bonus protection, but I wanted him to be. I guess they don't have anybody that taunts, so it didn't really matter. That's calling him out of turn. Let's see if we can. Oh, I can't. Ah, dang it! I did that wrong. Should have saved it. Let's just hit him. Hit him. Oh, that's gonna call. Oh well, we'll call Yoda out of turn. Okay. This will call Yoda out of turn as well, but boom. No, he's dead. Okay. Now we'll go for Padme next. You can't really call the assists in this with this team too often. She'll get it, but spread those buffs around again, and we should be able to kill her pretty quick. Yeah. As you build up your Padme team, the more Zetas and all that, they get nasty. So, you know what? Let's just go ahead and do that. Throw them out there. Let's take away their debuffs. Perfect. She's getting powered up. Okay, and done. Okay, now we got to take her out. She's got stacks of courage that can do some damage. Okay, now I'm at a spot where I got to kind of watch everybody here because I got to get her protection and his protection back up. So let's see here. Let's get the foresight going so they can't really do much and spread that around. Okay, there we go. They've got at least a little bit more on them. Let's see if we can't remove some turn meter there. Perfect. See if we can get Yoda to spread this. See, I don't think this doesn't do 40% health. I don't think it does you know, let's just give it a try. I don't think it does protection. No, it doesn't. Okay. We'll just do single hits. I'll probably kill him, yeah. So we didn't get... Oh, we did. Nice. So we've got a lot of 60s going on here. It was probably a little overkill for that Padme team, but I didn't want to waste anything else on it. Okay, so he's got Bounty Hunters back here, it looks like, and Shock T. Last time I fought Shock T, I did the trio. So it was I think I only did the trio. It was a pretty easy win there. And no Zetas, so that should be a pretty easy battle there. Bounty Hunters, I'll use CLS. Ewoks, let's just go ahead and throw in, we can do this one quick with Nest. Focus on, yeah, they don't even have, let's see, they got Paplu. Yeah, they don't have low grade. If you're going to set Ewoks, make sure you set low grade, because low grade can put Confuse out. And then it reduces the counters. So that way you don't have. And it just takes a minute. And I just try and keep any normal attacks. I try and keep on Ewok Elder so that the revives go away. And as long as Nest keeps countering, you're just going to slowly chip away at this team until they're. Okay. Boom, perfect. All right, now it's game over. It doesn't matter who you attack at this point with Nest. So, what's up, Galaxy Slayer? Thanks for joining. You might have missed the Padme battle. It was a fun one with Jedi Knight Revan. But they've actually taken off they took off all my protection. So, but still, 63. Best you can get is a 64. So if she had full protection at the end of that, you would have got a 64. You'd get a 64 from it. So there was my wife letting me know that she changed it. Giving you guys all the information about what just went down upstairs. So she's great. Yeah, I have to catch it. Yeah, it was fun. So we've got this weird Newt Gunray team left, and just to catch you up, we've got Bounty Hunters. I'll use CLS against that team, and we've got Clone Troopers, which with what I've got left, I'll probably just do the trio against that one. Oh, I've still got Thrawn too. Yeah, maybe I'll use Thrawn down against Newt. Just do a little overkill down there. Yeah, so my word of advice from my loss last time, yesterday, is if you have the win, meaning you just need to score get a 60 or something, a 58, 59, go with the strongest team you have on that last battle. Because I kind of didn't and ended up losing by a point. Wait, make sure I'm on the Bounty Hunters. This guy is going to be, he's going to have to be efficient to beat me in this one. Because I'll have to look, but I've gotten a lot of 60s. I don't think I've gotten under a 60 yet. So this one I might not get a full 60, but we'll see. Just because of, well, they might be a really slow bounty hunter team. He's had really slow teams. But, all right, we got 6 now on here. Who's all on here? Rockley, Galaxy Slayer, Hands. I don't think anyone else said hi yet. Coming back through, checking it. Nope. All right, let's go ahead and stun Bosk. Start taking out the Fets. Let's see, get some confusion on Bosk there. See if we can't stun him. Nice. Okay. Oh yeah, he comes back once. I'm probably not going to need this spell too often, but there we go. Go ahead and no. And the Feds are down. Shoot. Got that away from him. That's good. I'm going to take away his turn meter. And then we'll just see if we can kind of control this, get at least a 59 out of it. Because I think Han, Chewie, and CLS will regain. I might get a 58. I'm not sure if what's his name gains any protection when he attacks or when he does something. C-3PO. So we might only get a 58, but we'll try and get Dengar under. Yeah, we're gonna kill him here. So 58. So my daughters get separation anxiety, so they might start freaking out in a minute. So, but we're almost done. We got 2 more battles. Okay, so I'm gonna just go with the trio here since he doesn't have any Zetas. I'm gonna go with just the trio. So right now I think we've had all 60s besides that bounty hunters. Yeah, I probably should have. I should have checked the speeds and stuff because it was an easy battle, and underdogging that would have, yeah, it would have made it a little more efficient. So, I mean, right now though, this guy has to get 60s to beat me. So yeah, it's going really well. No, it's all good. I probably could have underdog. I mean, a lot of these teams have been really easy that I could have underdogged them. Sorry, I'm just making sure I have my my cameras up so my daughters aren't getting into something they shouldn't. There we go. Okay, so we're going to underdog this one with the trio. Since they don't have any Zetas, it's pretty easy. And if this team's like the rest of them, they're probably pretty slow, which I would imagine they are. He probably hasn't really built them up too much, but yeah, we'll go ahead and see what we get from that. Let's see. Okay, take away that. Let's go ahead and oh wow. Wow. Well, they lost one, but dang. What do they got here? Dang. They really beat up my Nihilus. he's a big damage dealer, so let's try and take him out. Okay, this might take her out. Perfect. Wow, that was kind of crazy. So this one will be below 60. Yeah, 58 again. So if you're going to use the trio against clones, make sure it's a crappy clone team. I used them last time and they did a lot better than that. But the other thing you might want to do is bring in, if you have them built, Sith Marauder, because they do attack out of turn, which means he'll get turn meter when they do that. He works well with against the Geos and against the clones in that case because they're attacking out of turn. If you don't have them built, bringing in an extra tank would definitely help keep that battle not as kind of hairy as that one was. So I've got Thrawn left, I've got Emperor Palpatine, I've got Grievous. I mean, I could do like a theory crafted team here that we're going to theory craft right now. Although let's see, I think they were slow, weren't they? Didn't I check the speeds already? So I mean, Thrawn's going to get out the gate. Yeah, 220. I think my Thrawn's at 250 or something, 260. It's a very interesting new team. I mean, I feel like it would have been better to throw more Separatists on. Maybe even throw Django over here and switch another bounty hunter out on his bounty hunter team. Because he's at least a Separatist now. Yeah, they're slow. Alright, we're just going to overkill them. Let's see, do I have any... Oh, I guess... what's his name? Thrawn gives protection back. So we'll just see how we do. I mean, we've pretty much made it so this guy's going to have to get like 58s and 59s on every battle here. So let's see. Let's flip flop with Vader. Go ahead and get that out there. Let's do a ton of damage to him. Get him under that. Let's see if we can. Perfect. Okay. Stuns? Nope. Alright. I think we might be able to kill. Ooh, yeah, let's just see what this does. Perfect. Go ahead and do that. Okay. Let's go with the Grievous. Overkill. Oh. Let's see. Remove. Okay, let's go ahead and remove it. We're going to kill him before we can get that protection back. Dang it. Almost. I forgot he gets 100% turn meter. I mean, it wouldn't matter. He would have got it either way. Maybe I shouldn't have switched it with Grievous. Let someone else hit him. So, 1917. That is actually the best score I've gotten out of anything. So, I mean, with a 1917, this dude is going to have to get... All right, crunch the numbers here. Oops. So this guy has to get a 59.6 on every battle to tie. Yeah, where was that yesterday? Exactly. that was Yesterday was a disappointment. No, I learned from it. I learned from it. That's why I didn't go. I didn't go super light on any team that I was worried about that I might not be able to just walk over. So I only underdogged a couple, and yeah, this guy has to get. I mean, he's gonna have to get 60s pretty much. What is that? He it's all 60s is 1920, I think. I mean, it's possible. It's possible. He does have Grievous and Darth Revan left. Jedi Knight Revan left. He's got CLS Resistant. He did go really kind of weak on his defense. So let's go Bears. You, they're not even pro. It's nothing against the Bears. Go Utes, man. They're my college football team since we don't have a pro football team in Utah, which kind of sucks. I guess we've got what's their names going to Vegas. Wow, my mind just went blank. The Raiders. Yeah, we only got the Jazz, and they are they are a letdown of a team. Uh, they always get your hopes up. Yeah, well, Utah's doing really well. They're ranked 10. I mean, this is their year, supposedly. So, all right. Well, let's see what else we got going on here. Um, like I said earlier, I dropped like crazy in my arena. So now I'm fighting all these, like, fighting my way back up to 30 because I was testing out a nuke team just to see if I could get some wins with it. And it's always roll tide year. That's true. I wish it wasn't. I really wish it wasn't. Um, well, let's try and take her out. When you type swear words in there, it asks me to review it. Yeah, Saban. I don't know. I just want I just like to see other teams get in and actually get to play and the championship. They need to extend the college football championship. It's set up terribly the way it is. Oh yeah, just go ahead and keep freaking doing that force strength from him. Well, you want that to happen. If Malik force drains Malik because it's a health status thing, it does nothing. So you want that to happen, and then you take those hits, and then you just return it after with something else, and completely destroy him. So, see, March Madness style would be kind of crazy for football because that's a lot of teams and a lot of rounds. But yeah, they definitely need 16 to 32. I think would at least allow for a good making sure my daughter's running back and forth, and she tends to get into things she shouldn't. So how about them relics, huh? Extra weeks. Well, it's not really a lot of extra weeks because right now the last game is like what the second after the second Sunday in January. It's normally that Monday or whatever. So I think it's almost 6 or 7 weeks from the end of the season. And you could technically have the yeah. Rockley, you're gonna have to join from now on. Getting those wins. Oh, sweet. And I got some feats done. Nice. More points. There we go. Got to keep doing my squad arena battles. I'm actually going to use a refresh today and try and keep climbing. Ooh, some heavy relic teams. Now let's take on Woodle, whoever this fool is. Yeah, and they because you could take a week off before the national championship, so it would work out. Sorry, just getting back to the messages. But yeah, you got to keep joining so we can do it, so I can keep winning. Just like on this one, let's see how this one goes. Okay, got shock down on him. That should help. Kind of keep that taunt away. Let's try and get rid of her. Dang, for the relics you got, man. Wow. She should be gone. Perfect. Nice. He had like I don't remember what it was, but some 3-4s, 3 and 4s. Some interesting teams as I'm climbing up here. Really, GG's almost relic 5. Nice. Yeah, I've been farming some of the relic stuff for him. Oh, I gotta switch. I'm at 60 now, but I gotta switch over to the other one. I'm kind of farming it up. I'm hoarding actually right now to knock out. Yeah, freaking, we need TW back. If relics actually doesn't mess up Grand Arena too much, doesn't make it like a huge issue. I think that the game will be fine with my pet. You just said you're almost to relic 5 with GG. Why would you take out a Darth Revan with your Padme? Nuke that. Let's just go 9. 7 of them. Yeah, so I've been kind of hoarding. I'm just building up as you can see there. I have 60 of whatever. And then I'm gonna kind of see what people do, what people like. I know people have already come out with what characters they really like as that, which ones are really good to do. But then I'm gonna kind of wait and see what ones kind of seem to be the best and where people are going with it, and start adding relics to those ones. But yeah, so we'll see, because it does increase your GP quite a bit. So if anybody in the guild is dropping a lot on relics right now, they're going to help us in the next GOTB get more stars. Do I have any daily stuff I need to do? Nope. Cool. Done with my dailies. Oh, that's gonna happen. He's asking about Padme last night. Okay. Yeah, my T3 is trash too. Um, yeah, my nuke team. I was testing it out, and I gotta. The problem is that they normally kill off for me. So I was trying the IG88, T3, BB8, and I'm trying to remember who the other one was. So those three, Grievous, and one other. And then I also tried it with the HK47. I did a little bit better with HK47 lead. I think it was just because he was stronger. But yeah, they were killing 2 or 3 of them at a time, so Grievous wasn't able to get as many hits out. Yeah, R2 with his number crunch relic, or with what number crunch adds to the relic. Yeah, you did the attack order right. Well, it was working. Like I was getting the debuffs out there. I was getting that, but either Grievous would get oh gosh, he would get the fear, or he would get corrupted battle meditation earlier on or during his attack, and so it was just a lot weaker. And then they'd wipe out 2 or 3 at a time, and it just went downhill from there. So, but it's benefiting me for this feat because now I can attack these weaker teams as I climb up and get the 10 battles in. So, yeah, I honestly kind of want to build the like the CLS team with relics because you'd have Han and Chewie, which would then boost the Millennial Falcon. You have CLS that would be really good, and then you throw R2 in there at the same time, and it's going to be a powerhouse of a team. Yeah, relics really are going to shift the meta around. And it might make for a more rock paper scissors style type where you can actually theory craft a little bit more with these characters now that the relics are there because of the way they add power. So it'll be interesting. I haven't even checked my top in a while, so it's all still. There's a couple of these guys probably have a higher relic. Grievous. Oh, that's the one I just clicked in. I didn't want to do that. So it looks like right now it's droids. But even this droid nuke team, what's his name? Warrior went against it with CLS, Han, Chewie on the team, and wiped it out. I mean, it was and it was a 7 relic T7 Grievous. So this is the top guy right now, Joey. Although that's not. There's 2 guys in my shard that spend. Maybe he is one of them that spend a ton. Maybe it might be these 2 actually. And they're like, from what I've heard, is they're kind of douches about if you try and climb up. Yeah, that's what I was talking about in the relic video. I mean, he kind of showed how it's really going to change a lot. I mean, once you start to get full teams of T7s, you might see a team that'll kind of pull ahead. But until then, I mean, it's just kind of you're going to kind of be able to use whatever you want against whatever you want almost. Yeah, that R2 relic is a good one. Pretty much anybody that's feeding stats, like 5s could be a really good one. With the clones, because of the fact that he gives those stats to the clones. But R2's is still a lot better than that. Okay. I'm gonna have to go. My daughters are getting into crap that are that they shouldn't be. So, but thanks for hanging out, everybody. Have a good time finishing up your GACs. Let's get those wins out there. My next live stream will probably be Wednesday night again. So, what did I say about my shard? I was saying the top two guys are kind of douches. They're like heavy pay to play players, and they don't like to let people climb up. But anyway, great win. It was a lot of fun. I'll see you guys all later. Talk to you in Discord.